Hello, good morning. It's Simon at Vans today in Worcester. I'm going to give you a quick video walk around of this 2017 on a 17 plate. It is the Vauxhall Vivaro 1.6 CDTi. It is in the L1 short wheelbase format, so that's got the H1 low roof fitted to it. There are additional extras over and above standard specification on this van. I will list those out to you very shortly. Just to give you a quick explanation of the video, we do a warts and all video walk around of the van. We will show you any major cosmetic defects and stuff so that you get a good idea of exactly what it is that you're buying. Vast majority of our customers will actually buy the van having watched these videos and either come and collect it or get the van delivered out to them. So importantly, this is also a Euro 6 van, so emission zone compliant for obviously London, ULEZ, Birmingham, Bath, Bristol, etc, etc. Now just going to start up here on the top. It hasn't come in with a roof rack on it or anything like that. You've probably got a better view of the roof than I have, but looking pretty straight and tidy up there from what I can see. Coming down onto your windscreen, the windscreen is in good all-round condition, so no stone chips, cracks, anything like that. Certainly no major stone chips. You'll always get the little micro chips, won't you, but nothing major that's going to cause either of us any grief when it comes to MOT time. Coming down to the front of the bonnet. Front of the bonnet is also in good condition. They're not really renowned for chipping up badly, these things. You will always get some micro chipping, but anything, there's nothing heavy on there. If there's anything immediately obvious, we will go around it with a touch-up stick, but hopefully you can see pretty straight and tidy, isn't it? Front of the vehicle, your front grille, front of the front bumper, number plate, etc, all in good condition with no damage. Your passenger side headlamp unit, again, nice and secure, no damage. You have a LED DRL daytime running light on that unit there as well. The passenger side front bumper corner has an integrated fog light unit. That is an additional extra on this model, so it has got front fog lights as an additional extra. There's no bumper scuffing on the front corner there. That's all looking neat and tidy. And then coming around to the driver's side unit again, headlight unit nice and secure, driver's side front bumper in good order with no scuffing. Again, additional fog light on this side. And whilst we're down here, we'll have a quick look down the line of the vehicle. To be fair, very straight and tidy, nothing really to point out to you from dents or dings or anything like that. Coming around to the driver's side front wing side repeater is present and correct. Driver's side front steel wheel, obviously a factory steel wheel, actually in relatively good order, to be fair. It has a Continental tyre fitted to it. That tyre has plenty of tyre tread depth, as you can see there. I would suggest around about 6mm, but we will confirm on our PDI check exactly what your tyre tread depths are. Anything less than 3mm we replace. Driver's side mirror unit, casing, and the mirrors in themselves are in good order. Your driver's side door glass, again, clean and tidy. Driver's side door itself, looking all good. Have a look at your alignment, so to your front wing and to your rear quarter. All of the gaps are aligning up correctly. There is no undue heavy wear or tear, denting, etc. on the door edges. A couple of minor chips, but nothing major. And obviously we'll get those touched in for you before delivery. Driver's side handle, all good. No signs of any sort of braking damage or anything. And then getting down low, looking at your sills. The sills are in overall good, clean condition. As you can see, we clean them all properly so they're nice and white again. Your side protective strips going down the side of the van are in good order as well. Mid quarter, all looking pretty good. Rear quarter, again, all looking pretty good. What do we got here? We've got just a little bit of a mark there. So I think we'll just get that touched in for you. Driver's side steel wheel, again, factory unit with a Goodyear tyre on it on this side. That steel wheel is in exceptionally clean condition for one of these. And your rear tyre, again, plenty of tyre tread depth on there. I would suggest around 4 to 5mm. And then looking down the side profile of the van, there's just a little bit, you can see a little bit of sign right. We haven't mopped it or anything yet, so we'll just get the inner panels mopped on it and polished for you. but overall really tidy, I have to say. Just looking at this rear quarter corner, so your plastics, your light unit, all in good order. Your driver's side rear bumper corner is in good order with no scuffing. Your rear fog light and reverse lights in good order. Rear doors, driver's side rear door, again clean and tidy. What have we got going on there? A little bit of a scratch there, so I have to get that touched in. I think those just a couple of really minor little chips there, so we'll get those touched in for you. Coming around to the back of the vehicle. So this, just to let you know, I've got the doors open at the moment, so it has additional slam locking, so additional security locking on the back end of the vehicle, which is why I've just left it open for the video. But as you can see, it's nicely racked out inside, isn't it? Fire extinguisher, ply racking, but in good order. Also, being short wheelbase and being this specification, normally you don't get the opening bulkhead. This one does have the opening bulkhead, so that will give you additional load length through underneath your passenger front seats. More ply line shelving there. Flooring, pretty clean and tidy. It's done a job, hasn't it? But there's plenty of life left in all of that, isn't there? Now then, top of your bumper and your entry point into the vehicle. Hopefully you can see, whilst again there are minor signs of wear and tear, there's nothing major to worry about there. Inside of your rear doors, again exactly the same, minor items of wear and tear, but in overall good condition on both sides of the vehicle. I close those up. So obviously, as you can see, rear barn doors. Alignment of the doors is all nice. We have those additional security locks, as I've already pointed out. Door handles all looking good. Now I've just noticed this here. So it's a big chip of paint actually there. So we'll get that touched in for you. Quite sure how that's happened, but it's not right next to the high level brake light at the top of the door. But your door edges as we go down, pretty neat and tidy, aren't they? So also this van has reverse parking sensors, as you can see. So factory reverse parking sensors, that's another additional extra that you wouldn't normally see on this model of vehicle. Coming down here, your plastic corner edges, your rear light unit and your rear bumper corner, all good, no scuffing, no damage. Let's just do the inside of the vehicle from here and then I can close your sliding door. So just another viewpoint of the inside of the vehicle from this angle. Factory bulkhead with that opener, as I've said. Your interior step, as you can see, these normally, we clean all of this properly, so normally all of the rubbish and dust and everything congeals here, but we've cleaned it all properly, and as you can see by the sliding door, everything is nice and clean and tidy. Your interior door shuts, again, very tidy as well. Just a few nice bits and pieces inside, isn't it? It just means you can get it working straight away for you. We close that up. And then upper rear quarter, all looking pretty good. Lower rear quarter, all looking pretty good. Now we do have a mark here. Has actually, it is a little scratch to be fair. What I would suggest is that we'll probably get the polishing mop on that. Maybe just a little bit of sand and polish. Might require a little bit of a touch in there as well, so just bear that in mind. Your passenger side rear steel wheel, as you can see, all in good order. Now you've got a Continental tyre on this side, just to give you some idea of the level of prep. Those arches are nicely cleaned and prepared inside as well, aren't they? And that Continental tyre, plenty of tyre tread depth on there. Just another viewpoint of that rear corner with the door closed. Sliding door, again in overall good condition. Again, additional security slam lock on there as well. What have we got? We've got, oh, a bit of dirt. We've got a little scratch there. So again, another one that just needs touching. A little bit of T-cut required on that one there. It's not broken the paint or anything, so that should be fairly easy to get off. Little bits of dirt on there, so we'll get that re-cleaned properly. But overall, as you can see, nice tidy condition. Looking at your sills again, getting down low, looking at your sills, nice and clean and tidy, no damage on them. Your protective strips down the side have done their job. There's no scratching or anything like that on them either. Just notice that you got a little bit of chipping there. Security lock, big thing of keys, and it just chips it there, doesn't it? So we'll get those touched in, and we've got another little touch in to do there. Passenger front door glass, that's all looking good. The passenger door itself in overall good condition, as you can see. Door lock on this side, mirror unit, front and back, all looking good. And then your passenger side front wing in overall good condition. Looks like a little bit of a mark there, which is going to require a little bit of a touch in. Side repeater is where it is. And what have we got there? Oh, that's just a bit of dirt. Thought they were chips, but it's a bit of dirt. Passenger front steer wheel, a couple of minor marks on the steer wheel, nothing major. You've got a Continental tyre there, and that tyre has plenty of tyre tread depth as well. Now, let's have a look in the front cab. We're battling the beautiful sunshine today, but it gives us shading and stuff. So overall, passenger front door card in overall good condition. What we got, a little minor little mark there, little scratch there inside your door. Bins, they're all clean, and there's just a couple of minor marks, but nothing major at all, nothing stand out at all. In behind this flap is your diesel fuel filler and your AdBlue, and as you can see, nice and clean in there as well. And then your entry sill and your plastic step, again in really tidy condition. Door shuts again, really clean and tidy. We have a bonnet release that's just down here. Pull that back towards us. Now, as you can see, it's been run with rubber mats in it throughout, which is a really good sign that the fleet manager takes care, has some prior thought to the care of the vehicles. Glove box opens, handbook pack in there, locking wheel nut for your spare wheels in there as well. Vents are all good, dashboard fascia clean and tidy, and then obviously your storage bins on top of the dashboard, those are all good as well. Having a look at your headlining inside, again all good. Factory bulkheads all good. Passenger seat trim, again in overall good condition. No real marks or stains on there at all. Let's have a look under the bonnet on the way round. In a second, if I can do it one-handed. Nice thing about these, you've got hydraulic lifters on the bonnet, so no bonnet stay to worry about. So as you can see, there's your overall view. Very clean and tidy. Bonnet bolts, clean and original paint on them. Just shows you it's not had panels off on the front end. We have your fluids here, and as you can see, they're nice and clean. Nice clean fluids in there. Battery cover, fuse boxes over there. Oil filler is there. We have your coolant there. It is the correct colour coolant, and there's no contamination in it. We have a dipstick just down here as well. Windscreen wash fluid. Air box is there as well. But hopefully, as you can see, it's clean and tidy underneath there. Let's try and give you a zoom in. Don't know whether you're going to see a lot in this kind of light, but there's no warning bells going on there or anything, is there? So nice and tidy under there as well. And then driver's side, your driver's side door card, again in good overall condition with no excessive wear or tear. Door bins are clean and tidy. Electric windows and electric mirrors. Your door shuts are again clean and tidy. Coming down to your entry point, so your sill and your entry step is in good order as well. Coming across here, got a little bit of wear on your mat, but that's good. We have a little bit of wear on your brake pedal rubber. May have to replace that one, to be fair, for MOT. But your pedal rubbers are in overall pretty good condition, bar the one that we've just shown you. And then your driver's seat, excuse my shadow, try and move my head out of the way, but the driver's seat, hopefully you can see, is in good order. Normally they wear quite badly here, don't they? But this one's good. You've got seat height adjustment using this handle here, and then you've got a bar handle under there that moves the seat forwards and backwards. Currently got a 68 mile an hour speed limiter on it. Yes, very, very annoying if you own the van. For a fleet manager, it's his dream because it saves them a load of fuel. We can get that removed if you don't want it, okay? They're coming from the factory really nowadays with these speed, you know, that one's definitely factory fitted speed limiter. So there is a small charge involved in that. We have to pay a third party to get those off, but it's not a major drama. Vents all good. Dashboard illumination, headlamp levelers, electronic stability program, and your parking sensors are here. Now, this vehicle, the most important part of this vehicle, I think, as an extra, is air conditioning. Absolutely. So, especially today. So if we fire it up now. Now, I know the service light is on, so we will be servicing it before it goes out the door. So when I say that we service it, you just turn it down using the remote on there. When I say we service it, we don't just give it an oil and filter change and wipe its arse like a lot of dealers. We do a full service on it, okay? So we do oil filter, air filter, fuel filter, and pollen filter. Pollen filter, quite important nowadays. Nobody wants an old pollen filter, which is a cabin filter, do they, with COVID and all of that malarkey around, do they? So get all of that. We check all your brakes, so you'll know exactly what your brake pads are left on it for you as well. That's on a green, yellow, amber, and red scale. And obviously checking your brake discs and stuff like that. Steering wheel, as you can see, still got the vast majority of your factory texture still left on there. Right hand stalk over here does your wipers, the buttons on the end run you through your computer system on there. I have just zeroed the computer system, to be fair. Look at that, 29 degrees Celsius, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Wowzers. Yeah, computer system on here basically gives you 76% of bad blue in at the moment. And we've got 145-mile range, which is generally what I leave it on. Horns on your steering wheel. Yes, the other thing on this, big sensor here on the screen, not standard on this model, because this model has auto wipers and auto lights. So that's quite nice. You don't normally see those on a Sportive, so let alone one of these models. So that's a really nice option that's been ticked. You've also got, this is pretty cool and funky as well. So it's a holder for your tablet or yeah, whatever device you want to stick in it. So it's pretty cool, isn't it? And that just flicks down, pushes back into there. We have a USB power up here. We have a 12-volt power here as well, and we have another USB power on the front of the stereo unit. The stereo unit is, let's just double check for you, FM, DAB, and AM. Okay, and it also gives you Bluetooth telephone and Bluetooth music. So nice system there. All important aircon, as I've already mentioned. It's not heated rear windows, heated mirrors. We have hazard warning lights, central locking for the whole van. Eco button here, turn that on, you get the eco light come on your dashboard. That just puts it into a more economical mode, if slightly less powerful. And then you've got a 6-speed manual gearbox. Reverse gear is all the way to the left and then forward. And as you hear, it beeps there, and that just engages your reverse parking sensors as well. We have a cup holder in there. And then just silly little things. I know it's difficult in this light, but hopefully you can see in between your seats there. It's not full of old McDonald's dust, nails. Yeah, we won't go into a list of full things that we found in between seats, but yeah, all looking pretty cool, isn't it? We've got the funky wide mirror there to give you a blind spot, wider view. And that's about it, really. So, one keeper from new, 48,000 warranted miles from new. There are 60 to 70 photos of this van on our website, which is vanstoday.com. We are Vans Today Worcester, based in the centre of the country, offering you nationwide delivery, part exchange and finance. If you're worried about who you're buying off, check out our reputation online. You can find us on Google, obviously. We have reviews on our own website, and obviously we're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. I think that's about it, really. And there we go. I think that's a pretty honest review of the vehicle. I've just noticed we've got a little, really minor little ding there. And there is, just where I said there was a little scratch there, it's ever so slightly just caught it. I've just seen it in this different light. It is very difficult sometimes when you're walking around just to get everything right, but I think we give you a pretty good view of everything. So there we go. Contact us 01905 672 080 or email us sales@vanstoday.com. There's 20 minutes of your life you'll never get back, but if you are interested in buying this van, it gives you a very good idea of exactly what it is that you're buying. Cheers, thanks, bye.